Hey guys, and welcome to Random Rants with Rita. Today we're going to talk about something really serious going on in the country I live in Canada, and that is called Bill C-51. So what I've done here is I've gone ahead and downloaded the video. They're publishing it so that people can see what is going on. This is a very, very vague explanation. There's much more information about this bill on the internet. So if you just did a search for Canada Bill C, like Charlie, -51, you will get lots of information about it. But this is one of the informational videos that they had on one of the petition websites that I had gone to. I did sign the petition. I am dead against this bill. Please make no mistake about that. But anyways, here's the first clip.
And you might be wondering if it is really as bad as people are saying. You decide. It will give spy agencies sweeping new powers to spy on Canadians and act like a secret police force in Canada. It will give the RCMP more power to detain people on mere suspicion, including people who have committed no crime.
So as Canadians, we're basically not allowed to have an opinion. The once free country of Canada is now restricted. So we're not allowed to have opinions, or we could be charged as a terrorist. Furthermore, peacekeeping and humanitarian acts, also terrorists. So all those wonderful things that Canada does for other countries when they're in need, we send money, we send people to help build homes or whatever, all of that, you do that, you send money even, you send food, you're a terrorist. I don't even know what to say to that. This is the most ridiculous bill I have ever heard of in my entire life. Part of me wants to believe that it's some big joke. Alas, this is actually happening, so let's move on to clip 2.
And it will threaten our free speech rights, which is a big problem because the whole bill is really, really vague. So vague that watchdogs warn that the bill could be used against protesters and minority groups, especially First Nations. And making all this worse, if Harper gets his way, the spies would get way more power without any oversight or accountability. That's risky, because Canada is the only Western democracy that doesn't have a high-level body where elected officials can stop spies from abusing their power.
So basically, anyone that's different is considered a terrorist in this bill's eyes. If you are an animal rights activist and you are peacefully protesting, you very well could be arrested and charged as a terrorist. Because, peacefully saying, hell no, we won't go, or whatever, and making sure that your opinion has been heard by the higher up people, peacefully, is ever, a terrorist act. If you were a terrorist, I'm pretty sure you'd be doing kind of bigger things than that, right? But hey, they want to pick on the little guy, so okay, whatever. We basically no longer have freedom of speech. So you guys, all my fellow Canadians, you guys like speaking your mind like I do? Good luck with that, because apparently we're not allowed to do that anymore. The Canadian spies. This is something, until recently, nobody spoke about. Nobody even knew we had spies, because this was something that was... But we do, we have spies. They were basically overseers to make sure that the law wasn't being abused in the past. However, now, our spies can place malware and spyware on our computers, monitor our conversations on social media, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, monitor, phone calls, whatever, and use it against us without us even knowing that they're doing it. All they gotta do is go ahead and get a judge to sign away on it, which they will do in private without you even knowing that it's happening. But hey, this is a complete violation to our civil rights. All of it was done in secret. So most people didn't even know. Like, in all fairness, very few people knew that this was going on. but those who did know spoke out against it. What did our Prime Minister do? He passed it anyways. Regardless of the masses, because they had majority chair, they passed it anyways. This bill passed on June 9th. To this day, very few Canadians know about it. I have spoke to many people that I know personally, and everyone that I have told about this has no idea that this is going on, and when they do their research, they're blown away that we had no idea. Call us naive as Canadians because we're trusting to our government, but at this point, I think as Canadians, we really need to remember this come election time and make a stand. I know I don't usually talk about political topics on this channel, but this is something that I felt is really important, because no more freedom of speech means no more random rants with Rita, because they can very easily have my channel pulled if they don't like what I'm saying. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy. Have a good one.